Okay, let's have a look at these questions. How many ways can 10 identical coins be allocated to 4 different boxes? So I drew 10 coins here. 4 boxes, which means I need using 3 separate to make 4 boxes. So I'm going to draw some separate. And the separator can be allocated in different positions, and then they give you different number of coin in the different boxes. For example, I put one separator here, and the one there, and the one here. So then I made the first box has 2 coins, and the second one has 4, and the third one has 3, and the last one has 1. So because I put my separator this way. But of course, I can put my separator into different way. For example, I do one here, and the one here, and the one there. Let's say we'll put in here. So then this time I got the first box has 4 coins, second one only has 1, and the third one has 2, and the last one has 3. So with different way of putting your separator, then there will be different number of coin in those boxes. And sometimes I can even put my 2 separated next to each other. So what does that mean? For example, I give you one here and another one here and the last one there. Let's say this. So it means the first box I have 3 coin, and the second box I have 0. And the third box I have 5 coins, and the last box I have 2. So even allows you have boxes have 0 coin in it. And sometimes I can even put all my coin in one box and then leave with all the rest of box are empty. So it really depends on how you arrange your separator among with your 10 coins. So then altogether you can see I have 13 items. With these 13 items, I have arranging them in 13 factorial ways. And of course, I'm going to remove the order between the coins because they are identicals. So the order between the coins is 10 factorial. I'm going to remove it. And also the separator is also identical. So 3 separator, there will be 3 factorial way to arranging them. So I'm going to remove the order. So then in the end, this is my answer. Altogether, I have 286 ways to allocate 4 different or 10 coins into 4 different boxes. That including some boxes can be empty. Right, so this is the first questions. And I have similar questions in here with the next questions I show you here. So how many ways can you place 6 different rings on 4 fingers of hand? Okay, first question, if some finger can be empty. So this is very similar question as the first question we did. The only difference is this time I have 6 different rings. So the rings are different. Okay, that's the only difference. So firstly, I'm going to still place my separator. So I can put the separator in here, one here and one here. And maybe another one here. So what this scenario is, it means one of the finger is 1 ring on it, and the second finger is 3 ring on it, and the third one is 2 ring on it, and the last one has no ring. Of course, it's allowed, right? Because we're allowed to have some fingers are empty. Okay, sometimes I can even do like 2 separate together, like here, and then I can put one here. So what does that mean? It means first finger has no ring, second one has 2 ring, and the third one has no ring, and the last one has 4 ring. So it's all about how you put your separate amount with your 6 different rings. So then in that case, how many way I can do this is, so altogether I have 6 rings and the 3 separator. I have 9 items. So I have 9 items. I do arranging the 9 items. This time I only need to remove the order between the separator, which is 3 factorial. I don't need to remove the order between the rings because the rings are actually different. different rings, the arrangement we counted different ways. So then this time only remove the order between the separator. So the answer should be equals to 60480. It's very big. Yes, quite big. You can see. Right, so this is for question A. And question B, they say if none of the finger can be empty, then maybe we need some condition for you putting separate. For example, you cannot put the two separate next to each other's, or you cannot put a separate in the beginning or put a separate in the end. So, but we still have lots of different ways to put your separator. For example, I still can put your separate one here, and one here. Or I can put it in one here, and one there, like this, right? So we still have a lot of way to put it, but it's just you can't put it into the beginning or the end, or you can't put it separate next to each other's. So the separator can only be in the gap between the 6 rings. So how many rings? So how many gaps you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps. In these 5 gaps, I can put my 3 separate there. And the separator, they are actually, it's the same identical separator, right? So I need put 3 separator in 5 gaps. So there will be 5 C3 ways. So that's how many ways of my separator there. And then I still have 6 rings, and they are different rings. I have to arrange these 6 different rings. So I do 6 factorial. So then this is the answer for 7,200 ways. For you put 6 rings on 4 fingers with no finger can be empty.